Acabamos de llegar a San Francisco.
Oh my god.
Nos vamos a hacer una búsqueda de cosas espirituales y a que Susana siga hablando con fantasmas toda la vida, sino que no le había contado a nadie.
Look at this. Oh, I wanna go.
This is it. Where should I park? Okay, you have to put it here.
So we're gonna have microphones.
24/7.
No, I'm gonna put it.
Or you can put it in the back so it doesn't bother you.
So if I fart, not that I fart, like that's not like something that I would do. Like, let's say someone farts, everyone could hear their farts with this.
Yes.
No. Oh my god, the police is here.
Just over the night.
Just overnight?
And we're staying in that house. But now if it's a problem, we didn't know.
No, you just got here last night?
Yeah.
What time? Or before 7?
Yeah, a little bit before 7, I think.
We still don't know what are the rules with this. It's new.
Well, you know, it's 72 hours, so one of these neighbors always calls when people leave motorhomes up here.
Oh, no.
So you guys can stay up here. How much?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna get a ticket or something.
Me too.
I guess we're not. So what did your mom say?
So yesterday when I talked to her, the first thing she said was like about me saying in public that I was gay, which everybody knows already. Like in my family, like we never said it or anything. I did notice her a little bit upset, but not like mad or sad, but just like weird. And she asked me like, so now you're just deciding to come out as gay to everyone? And I'm like, oh mom, that happened like a long time ago. It was a little bit sad when I talked to her because like the first thing she noticed was that instead of seeing like the very good side of this project, because she was like, oh, so the project is about you being gay. I'm like, mom, that has nothing to do with the project. That's just me. Even in conservative countries like Colombia, you should be able to be gay and not care about being gay. Just
Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
If it's being gay, that's being yourself, so be gay, because that's you. Like for me, yeah, I'm a channel. It's not something that I normally, like I don't talk about this to anyone, because it's something different. And I don't
people
want to
judge right away.
Yeah. Or maybe they don't, and I just want to protect myself, because
Yeah.
I don't want to expose myself to, I don't know who's going to judge, who's not going to judge.
I know what you mean. Yesterday after I talked to my mom, I was a little bit sad. Not because of what she said, but because I was like, oh, I wish like she would have been like super excited about the project. But then I realized that's when my insecurities come.
Let's go.
I don't trust myself too much. And I realize it's because I always feel that I'm gonna disappoint my parents. I care so much about what they think. I want them to be proud of me. That shouldn't be my concern. Like I should just be happy doing what I wanna do. I am this way. I should love myself. And if they wanna love me, they should love me the way I am. And not just be always thinking about what my parents are gonna think.
I never think about what my parents are gonna think. Like, it's not that I don't care what they're gonna think, it's just I don't think about it.
Oh my god, this neighborhood is so beautiful.
I haven't talked to my mom about it.
Let's see what she says.
She's the one that exposed me to all these different experiences, because my mom was not into it. Even though my dad has the gift, he will use it, but he wasn't interested on why he had it. You know, when he got the messages, he would help people and he gave the message to other people, but he wouldn't want to learn to make it bigger. So to actually the purpose of helping people, like to put it first. But my mom, she's been always into learning these kind of spiritual things, and she developed all these spiritual connections.
Mhm. It's kind of like me. Like, even though I'm not very sensitive to it, I love knowing about that. And I wish I could do what you can do.
But like everyone can do it.
Yeah, I guess it's just like some
you
people.
did it last week.
Yeah. No, and it shows that everyone can do it. I just think that some people came to really do it.
To our second experience.
Another Spiritist church. The name was the Golden Gate. So like the entrance was super creepy. It was like a super dark place, and it was an old house, beautiful old house. And then you would walk in and it was like a theater. But in my mind it's everything that you can call creepy, because it was everything like very kind of like dark, and the chairs were like made of velvet, and it was very old furniture, everything was like antiques.
And then this old man came out.
Yes!
That day they had also had a service. So it was the healing, then the service. And tell us a story about how they channel paintings. Like that was new for us.
That was very impressive, because he was telling us about how they would grab this canvas, put them in the middle of the room, and there would be people circling the canvas, and they would channel energy so something would appear in the canvas.
And they had like some paintings around it, like some oils and stuff, and then something
It would just
pops out
appear.
like that, like magic.
And then after that, there was a service, and that was the first time when they told us actually.
We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expressions and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism.
And there were like two medium guests, a lady and a guy. The lady told me something. It was like my dad's grandma, and I know it was her because she came to me before. So I know how she looks like. I didn't get to meet her, but like her description and everything, I told my mom and my dad, and they were like, yes, it's my dad's grandma. And she came up again, and she was like saying that I was a lot of like her. I wasn't paying too much attention actually. I was like, seriously? That woman again?
For me, it was kind of weird, because every time that somebody was channeling to me, they just talk about like very old ancestors, because I don't know anybody that is dead. And then this guy was like, oh yeah, one of your ancestors, he looks like an elephant, and I'm like, I'm from Colombia. I don't think my ancestors were elephants. But on the other side, I look very Middle Eastern. You know how they say that your ancestors are you from the past? Maybe not even like one of my ancestors, but like me in a past life. But he also made it very mystical again, because he's like, and I see these girls dancing around you, throwing you flowers, and I'm like, that's
The thing is that
I would write.
like you feel more related to those kind of mystical things. So maybe that's why he was telling you the story like
yeah,
because
something to
when
relate to me.
you channel sometimes, like I can see horses, but like horses for me are freedom, so that's why. So who knows what was the meaning of the elephant, something in a specific. It doesn't have to be like, oh, he's riding when he was alive, he was riding an elephant. No, like I respect and I understand why people go there, but I don't feel that is for me.
Like, I think it's very interesting. Maybe if you find yourself in a very bad place in your life, maybe that's why people want to go there.
Yeah, and it's for healing.
Because people just want to hear something that makes them be like, oh yeah, there's hope. My father from the other side is saying that everything's gonna be okay, so I'm gonna believe that.
And we get to stay at our friend's house. So
Which is a super creepy old Asian mansion. There's not a lot of furniture, so it's super empty. And we got there and it was super dark and it was raining.
Sí, claro, no te da miedo. Chao.
Hemos hablado con muchos tontos los últimos 2 días. ¿No crees que no mira para ningún lado?
Acá de prender la luz allá.
Ay, no, vámonos.
¿Pa dónde?
No sé, Pablo.
It wasn't that scary. It's just he was saying that it was scary, so I was like, something is gonna happen.